I want to talk about your connection with your fans because you seem so close with the fans and you started doing a Facebook Live right there inside Studio G. Why is that connection so important for you?
It's just a way to have a conversation with the people that allow you to do what you do, you know? So I love that. My favorite thing about being a fan of George Strait or being a fan of somebody else is any opportunity that I get to say thank you to them, right? And so in these conversations, you get to talk about what the music means to people. And what's crazy is what it means to them is exactly what it means to you. That's a beautiful marriage right there. And getting to talk about that, I can do that all day.
You've got a lot of fans up here in Maine, and you actually have a Maine connection. I was reading. Your daughter, Taylor Maine, was her
Yes.
name inspired by our state?
Yeah, it was. It was inspired by a trip that happened up there for us. So just beautiful place, beautiful people, and they've always treated me. You know, when they say, "Hey, what's what's a country music capital?" Nobody ever says Maine. I can tell you, Maine knows their country music. So you have to get the invite. Please come down to Gillette Stadium. Please come have fun with us. And the Maine contingency will be there because they always are, and hopefully they'll be strong and they'll be singing because that's what I'll be looking for.
I'm going to get to Gillette in a moment, but and I'm sure you're very busy, so you probably don't get to Maine very often. But when you do, is there a number one thing on the list that you have to do, whether it's eat lobster or go to the beach?
Yeah, get outside, get with the people, because there's something about Maine that in towns that time doesn't matter, they seem to be behind. But in Maine, somehow has pulled off that time doesn't matter, and they are as current as they can be. And it's so sweet. It must only happen one place on the planet. So that's what I love. Just getting out with people, talking, and just getting to see maybe some of the most gorgeous country on the face of the earth, not just the nation, on the face of this whole earth. I love that place.
You've got this Gillette show coming up, and people are excited. You have all-inclusive tickets. What does that mean, Garth?
It just means that one price takes care of everything. So you're not going to get a price. Then once you get in there, they're going to stack this on top of it. Because as a fan, I don't like that because I go to concerts. I go to concerts all the time. Same way with what the set list is. I think you're a fan first. So I'll go to a concert and I go to a guy or girl that I love, watch play, and they dump this whole new album on me. It's like, oh, great. I came here to hear the old stuff, right? So as an artist, you know that up there on the stage. So my thing is just make time, get ready to be there a long time, because if you're going to play the new stuff, that means you've played all the old stuff too. So that's kind of the approach we take.
You are the entertainer. You are so known for your energy that you have on stage. But is there something bigger this year after the last 18 months we've had?
Something bigger?
Just in terms of the energy that you're feeling. I know you've done a couple concerts already. Just the energy. I mean, the pandemic kept everyone at home. What is it like to be out there again?
I got to tell you, what I saw on the faces, I've never seen it. It's just some kind of sweet, pure joy. I don't think it has anything to do with Garth Brooks. I think it's got something to do with us getting to be humans again, getting to be around each other. You know, when people go, the big question is, why are we down here on this earth? It's the easiest question on the, we're down here for each other. We're not happy unless we're together, right? And so that's the cool thing, getting to be together, getting to sing the same lyric. The person right next to you might be fully masked up. And it's funny, they've got their arm around you. You're maybe not wearing a mask, but you're singing the same thing. It's that unifier, that unity thing. That's what brings the joy to everybody. And I'm right along right there with them.
Hey, congratulations on your Kennedy Center honor. That's huge. You are also a CMA 7-time Entertainer of the Year. I mean, you are a huge deal. And yet I heard you say once that you still get a little bit scared before each show. Why is that?
I was scared to death to open the tour last week because you just don't want to disappoint anybody. Because again, I'm a fan. I know how much I wait to go see these concerts. And it's crazy. My wife, one of the greatest singers on the planet, just says, look, just go out there and sing. They're going to take care of you. But every time you have to learn that lesson. But I will tell you this, it is the greatest lesson to learn, that every time you go out there is one more time you get to do the coolest thing on the planet.
Speaking of your wife, I have one of her cookbooks behind me, but did you guys pick up any new hobbies during the pandemic?
No, but she did a complete new cookbook, which is my favorite. Now she's got like three, I think. Fourth one's coming. I'm telling you right now, hands down, this is my favorite cookbook because I was there every moment. She made everything in the pandemic. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of personal, I guess, for me, but you are going to love it.
I can't wait. I'll wrap up with this, Garth. Gillette Stadium, it seems like from what I heard you say once, Gillette and Robert Kraft were sort of the catalyst for the whole stadium tour in general years ago. Is that true?
Yeah, sweet. They called me up, personally called me up and said, "Hey man, why aren't you playing stadiums?" And I was like, "Well, Elvis played stadiums, right?" It says, "Come up, we'll show you how to do it." And went up there, walked the field, talked with them. And so this is pretty cool. It's kind of like completing the ring, kind of back where it all started. So can't wait to get up there, hug their neck. And then come on, you're in the place where epic things happen, right? So now it's going to be epic things and me. It's going to be fun.
Garth, I appreciate you taking the time to talk with us this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Have a great morning. Stay safe.
Thanks, you too.